Good morning. Um, yes, they're playing Legos at the table as they eat breakfast. Um, so this morning we have already been in contact with some moving companies. We're trying to figure all of that out. Hello, Julian. So yeah, I'm looking at the calendar, just going, woo! It's getting closer all the time, and I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of packing to do. But yeah, it's one of those things where we can't we don't actually know an exact date because the owners of the house that we're moving to, they just got the appraisal for the house that they're moving to. And so they're trying to, it's just a domino effect. For those of you who have been in this situation, it's completely out of your control. And that's something I have never liked. But we have to get a moving company if that's the way we're doing this, and we really want to do it that way because there are two houses to move. Like if I were to get movers, I'd get it for our house and then move my parents like ourselves so that we're not killing ourselves with two houses. so anyway, yeah. And because the way that it's falling, it's all happening towards the very end of the month. So the moving companies are all starting to book up right now because we're like 3 weeks out. So, um, ah, it's a little bit stressful. I mean, luckily we found a company that they are willing to transfer dates. Like if you schedule with them and then the date has to change, as long as you give them 48 hours, you don't lose your deposit. So, and if they're available and blah, blah, blah. So we're taking a chance, but we did go ahead and put a deposit on our moving company. And now we're just waiting. I really thought that we would hear something like yesterday. I really hope that we hear something by the end of the day today because, yeah. In other news, I just switched my Invisalign plate and it's working. They're pulling my teeth together. It's slowly moving and I can really feel it. Probably gonna be having more soup today. Taking a walk. Taking a walk in the middle of the day. It is beautiful.
It's pretty. Maybe we'll catch some sandhill cranes overhead.
Yep, Mom said that she heard sandhills again.
I did. I walked out to my car and they were straight up, bunches of them, and they were heading northwest.
Yep, they're flying the opposite direction now, so that is definitely a positive omen. Update from Moving Land. No, we still have not had any official communication yet about closing dates and whatnot. Oof, yeah, my hair. Ugh. But we have just been informed that the people we're purchasing our future home from are actually hoping to close by the 22nd, which, I mean, great. That's nice. We had been previously like led to believe that the 25th or the 26th were going to be like the days that would be like those were the days we were targeting for closing, and therefore moving would be like the 29th, 30th, that those days, because we have some built-in days in both contracts, like the selling of our house and the purchasing of that house. We have days cushioned, so it's not like all on one day. We did all on one day when we moved into this house. I will never do that again. that was that was that aged me. I'm sure. I'm sure that these are from that. But no, I need to know where the best moving boxes can be purchased. I have decided, I mean, yes, we need to pack. Duh, that's obvious. But like I I think we just need to have everything packed. Like we need to have everything packed and just live like we're camping in our own home. Kind of like when we were at our other house before we moved here. But there has been some positive information that I just saw in the news today, and that is the two of the larger theaters in the greater Chicago area have decided to announce their season opening in the fall. So it could be a light at the end of a tunnel. Are we turning a corner? Who knows? Only time will tell. But for today, for right now, I am feeling a little bit of hope. I just attended my very first virtual wedding from my couch, and it was taking place in Provo, Utah. So my neighbor from growing up, he got married, and he has the most beautiful bride, and her kids are amazing and bright and adorable, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. Like I I wish I could have been there in person, but having it virtually was so informal. It was just like perfect. So perfect. I loved it. Loved it. Well, that's a wrap. Yes, I am Sally from The Sims. That is my final character in the virtual show. And I got to wear this on my head, and it looked very funny because every time I would move. But yes, this was the most technically difficult one, I think, like for me, because I had to physically choreograph that I was doing something with my scene partner who is not here. So, yeah, I don't envy our director who is editing everything, because I'm sure she has hours and hours and hours and hours of stuff to cut down into like an hour. I don't know. Maybe an hour. I don't know how long the show is. It's a full show, 2 acts. But so it's a wrap. Okay, it's been a full day. I have no answers for our moving debacle, but tomorrow is another day, and I'm going to end this here. So until tomorrow.